Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls. My name is Molly and we're going to be playing some Binding of Isaac Repentance. Who should we play? Alright, we've only done Boss Rush with Bethany. And I just don't know what it is about it, but I think I'm just such a slowpoke sometimes. That we just don't get Boss Rush, but you know, maybe, or with other characters, but maybe we're gonna go try to kill Hush again with Bethany. So our seed for today is L2XE126B, and here we go. Telekinesis, very interesting. This is an item which catches projectiles and stops them. It recharges while you're in the room, but it doesn't appear to generate a wisp unless I catch a projectile. So I really like that. I think it's cool. Oh, I generate multiple wisps if I catch multiple projectiles. That's really interesting. Let's try again. Interesting. Do they last more than one room? They do. This is a very fancy item. It will require some finesse for sure to keep my wisps alive and well. But, you know, it's a lot of power, and we like that. What can I say about life? It's Friday for me. I don't know what the day of the week it is for you, but we love Friday. It marks the end of the work week for me, who has a 9 to 5 working schedule. Not too much in the way of exciting weekend plans, I guess. I am gonna clean my apartment a little bit. As usual, I'm gonna play some video games, gamer life. Always be gaming. Remember your ABCs, your ABGs. Always be gaming. We lost our wisp, not a big deal. If we could get a bullet hell boss of some kind, even like Hush, this would potentially be a really great item. So maybe we just want a battery. This is pretty good. This guy, does he shoot? No, he just does dark matter. Just pretty weak. And telekinesis does not... Oh, it does. Interesting. It impacts dark matter, but it doesn't get us any kind of damage out of it. And that's just okay. Oh, jeez. Please don't hurt me. It's not a big deal if we get hurt. It is floor 1, so, it's okay. It's not like we lose our angel deal or anything. We literally don't have an angel deal. Yeah, once he starts jumping around, he pretty much kills himself. This is nice, and we don't have a bomb or anything to get, a secret room, so we're just gonna head out. Move on to our next floor, but we're in a great spot. Perfect. We would love to kill one of these guys. A library is fantastic. We might cheese this a little bit. Do we have a max? Is this the max? That will tell us a lot about how good this item is. Alright, so this isn't like the most powerful item ever. It still blocks. It still blocks stuff, but it doesn't generate more wisps. So to that we say no thank you, and we will take the Bible instead. Our other option there, Book of Secrets, is not such a bad item, but it's too expensive for what it is. It's like mapping on a 6-room cooldown, but it's really inconsistent, like the amount and the variety of mapping that you get from it. I'm way more into the Bible, which gets us a mom kill, it gets us an it lives kill, it gets us flying for interesting stuff, such as these pills if we want them. Health down is worst case scenario, but you know, now that we got it out of the way, sky's the limit, you know? That was so convenient. Unbelievable. Sick. Black Soul Heart, not that great for us, but it does get us more wisps. Which we want to start building up a critical mass of, if possible. We're not gonna use our bank of soul hearts for the purposes of generating additional wisps. We will use flying on this, because it does make this fight a lot more trivial for us. So we can just stand over here and then let our wisps do the work. Look at how many projectiles we have. Ridiculous. And we're just staying real safe because we don't want to lose our double deal, which we didn't, and we got a damage up. We love to see it. Alright, so this is flying, and that's attack speed, I think? Maybe? Do I not understand what this is? Well, in either case, let's get some attack speed. It's attack speed and a health up. Well, at least an Eternal Heart. So, can't argue with that. We would love a key, but we're not in panic mode for key economy just yet. For sure. For sure. Yeah, Friday feels good. I'm wrapping up. It doesn't seem like it, and there's probably like 12 more videos to upload to YouTube, but I'm making a lot of progress in getting those Returnal runs up on YouTube. I know it's not the most interesting thing for people, and you know, you don't have to watch them all, but I think from like a progression standpoint, the Returnal runs are interesting to me on the ground that it's like, you know, it's like documentation. It's like a diary of, you know, this gaming experience that I had. So, no, it's not riveting. It's not like, you know, great, you know, a laugh a minute content or anything, admittedly, but I'm still committed to uploading the whole thing just because, you know, it's kind of interesting, and not enough people are gonna get to see Returnal for what it is. We're gonna use that just because, one, we would like to constantly be generating more wisps, and two, like, just letting energy go to waste seems bad, right? We want some energy economy. It does look like these Bible wisps are target seeking, which is nice. You know what? This would make this room easier, and it would get us another wisp. I don't know what the max for Bible wisps is. Presumably there's some maximum number of wisps of that tier and of that item that we can generate, and I just don't know what it is. In our item room, we got wacky bombs, or random bombs, I guess, which is a pretty nice item. It generates bombs that have different effects. Nice. And we haven't gotten hit yet, so we did get our Perfection, which is a luck up trinket. You know, we have enough bombs, but Perfection goes away if I get hit, and I'm definitely planning on getting hit. Like, it's just gonna happen. This isn't that great, but you know, for blowing up those two things, we got a full use. 2 bombs for a full use of our active item is not shabby. I've used 2 bombs for less. I've used 3 bombs and gotten less out of it. We don't have a key. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh geez, come on. Behave. Health up? Yeah, now we're in the money. This is why we take pills. Ow. That's unfortunate. But we did get a devil deal on the last floor, so it's not like a huge deal. We did get a key. I do like how these Bible wisps are very close to us. It makes it much harder to lose. Triple shot, always wonderful. It is an attack speed down, but you do get 3 tiers. So we're looking pretty good on an offensive front, which, you know, bodes well. You know, the best defense in this game is often just killing everything in a room, and we're heading to a place where we can do that. You know what? This will help. And I think we might be at max for wisps, which is okay. And we have one of those, which was sweet. We found so many bombs in there. Alright, kill that, kill that. Oh yeah, look at that offensive power. We don't have great stats, but we're just absolutely accumulating, you know, wisps and other valuable offensive tools. Oh, this is really gonna be more fun, I think. Oh yeah, give me some rainbow tears. You can tell I'm in a good mood because I picked up rainbow tears. I think it's fun. It's not good, but it is fun. You know what? I'm feeling risky. I was hoping for a key, but that's fine. You always hope for a key when you spend a key, but you don't always get a key when you spend a key. But we did get a lot of money. That's always cool. Yeah, so I've been trying to record City Skylines, but, you know, I just wasn't too excited by what I actually produced when I finished recording. And what I mean by that is just, well, we don't have a key, so why bother with our, we'll use this. It doesn't help much, but it does give us a little bit of wiggle room so that he has to get through the rocks to get us. No deal with the angel, but that's okay. And we'll head on down. Yeah, he has to take extra animations to punch us if we hide out over the rocks, so we like that. Oh, fuck. Let's think about this a tiny bit. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't that it was like atrocious content or anything, and frankly, it was probably better than the average episode of Returnal or whatever, but I would say that it was unfocused content. I didn't know what I was doing in the sense of, like, what was the goal for the city? What was the kind of artistic vision behind what I was creating? I had no idea. We'll just use that, because it's usually good to use it. And this boss should be no problem. Yeah, we can't complain about our damage in this run at all. I'm not really one to complain about damage too much. And we can't complain about health at all either. That's real nice. You know, you're not always excited to see gratuitous health ups in Isaac. I don't think this can be it, can it? I guess it can. This could be our secret room. You're not usually too excited to see, like, really an abundance of health ups in Isaac, especially when you're not, you know, taking devil deals. But I will say, as Bethany, who cannot have soul hearts, it is pretty nice. It's definitely kind of nice. Alright, let's think about this. So, first off, you can pretty much get that for free. You can get this for free. And we don't need the bombs. Not exactly sure what my goal is here. Mostly just don't take damage, I guess. You know, our item room and our store is over there, but now we have 3 keys, so I guess that was the point. We could keep exploring, but like all the stuff we actually care about is in this direction. Alright, this is sick. Where are we at time-wise? 13 minutes on Necropolis 1 isn't... It's okay for Boss Rush and Hush. We're not that interested in either. And unfortunately, although Diplopia is like sick, we want to hold on to the Bible. It's more intrinsic to our overall strategy here of going fast, and we also like the wisps. You know, I'll put that there, but I won't act on it yet, because we're not going to use a key. You know what? Goofy, but let's go. Very goofy, but I think it will be for the best. One, I think it's like actively getting overridden by our rainbow tiers, which granted we could get a different thing, a different trinket, and we would no longer have the rainbow tier effect. But for now, I think it's fun, and there's like 2.5 you know, synergies in the game that actually make my reflection pretty good when you get the combination. We will use this, and we won't use this excessively. Worst case scenario, if we get to the mom fight or it lives, we should have some soul hearts. Oh, I am floating. We should have some soul hearts with which to... we only have 1 key, and I'd much rather look at the store. The tower is okay. We'll look at this. Why not? Pills. That's okay. I can see forever. Top tier pill. Luck up. Wonderful. Perfect. Oh, geez. We got some needles and some hands. You know, these hand rooms are really the premier, like, the hand needle rooms. I don't want to say that they're, like, my favorite, but as far as, like, a sophisticated little wrinkle that the game decided to add, I think the needles really spice up the run-of-the-mill hand room, for sure. You get a way spicier room with the addition of the needles. And I don't mind that. I actually think it's healthy for the game to have more complicated room types. I think it gives you a lot more avenues for pleasure and satisfaction as you continue, you know, along your Isaac journey. What is the point of Binding of Isaac if not learning new things and developing as a player? Fun? No. We don't do fun. If you're having fun while you're playing video games, I don't know what to tell you. But it's very sad. We'll start there. For sure it's kind of sad. I'm just kidding. Video games should only be played for fun. If you're not having fun when you're playing a video game, you should just go take a walk or something. Like, it's recreation, dude. Like, if you're having a shitty time, it's like failing to be the only thing that it's really good at, you know? It's just supposed to be fun for you. Like, I used to play a lot of League of Legends and stuff, and, you know, like a lot of people who play that game did not have a great time a lot of the time. Not like all the time, but, you know, a lot of the time was not having an especially great time. Thank you, Prize Bombs. PhD is good enough to take. Already paying out in a big way. We don't care about that card so much. Please don't kill us. Perfect. We did lose some Devil Deal chance, but we're not at all panicked about it. Alright, so now where are we going? We're gonna go Hush and then maybe Delirium. So let's take some damage. Let's look in here. Let's take this, pump it once. And then we'll decide what we're doing here. Scorpio's pretty freaking good. I'm thinking about what will give us the best chance on Hush, and it's controversial. But magnetizing tears might actually be the best thing in the world. And here's what I'm thinking. Hush's own projectiles theoretically should get like attracted to himself. And we're gonna have to go quick because it's 18 or 19 minutes now and we still gotta fight Hush, but we're in a really good spot for it for sure damage wise now. And you know, flying never hurts. And we'll get a second fancy item for doing this, so it's not like it's a, you know, a terrible deal. I think we still are capped out on holy or Bible charges. All right, we're not capped out on Bible charges anymore, so we want to use them. Float down. I don't think there's any bosses I'm worried about with my current build. And we have this nice gap in the middle here, which is going to make, you know, this even more simple. Anytime there's an enemy that can't fly, we're relatively safe, just chilling over this gap. We'll keep on using the Bible, though, anytime we are at less than 6 of our charges. So if we lose a Wisp, we can use the Bible, but we're not going to use our Soul Hearts because why waste them? We could restore our Wisps during like the Hush fight or something. Be a lot more useful. You know what? Sick. Youch. Well deserved. Well deserved for sure. The damage, that is. Sometimes you take damage and it's just like, you know, that one's on me. That was not the game's fault at all. Like, it's never the game's fault, but, you know, sometimes it feels a little underhanded. Like, the way that the game chooses to damage you, like, it never feels good to get damaged by creep, but sometimes when a melee enemy, like, really outflanks you and does something clever, that can feel good, you know? That doesn't feel too bad. We don't mind it. We for sure think it's okay. Where did you go? I gotta say, I'm not regretting at all taking my reflection. I think it's been purely beneficial for us with this build. That goes into my list of items that I don't think are that bad that get like a pretty bad rap. My reflection's not nearly as bad as I think people avoid it, like, you know, I don't know. People avoid it as if it comes with the bad synergies, right? They're like, oh, but what if you get, you know, lemon party or whatever? Not lemon party, but the lemon tears up that kills your range. Or what if you get Ipecac? Or what if you get, you know, Epic Fetus or Dr. Fetus or whatever. Any of the things that are basically just suicide to take with my reflection. And it's like, buddy, I'm telling you, you don't really have to take those items after you take my reflection. You can just go ahead and not do it. That's the second time we beat Boss Rush as Bethany, and now we are in a position where we do have to hurry it up. But I think, you know, we're not in a bad position by any means. Flying will be useful in this room. It will keep us, you know, relatively safe. We have great tears, great wisps, great damage. Can't think of a single thing wrong with this run. And we'll get some more items on the Hush floor, which will... we're gonna fly in this room. That doesn't eat into our surplus of... we got some needles. We got at least one needle. Doesn't eat into our soul heart surplus that much, but we want to think about rooms where, like, there's creep on the ground or something, and then proactively using the Bible to save us from the creep. And we're not currently at 6. We're only at 5 wisps, so we could definitely use this again. Worst case scenario, we gotta use it again. Or we'll have charges for It Lives. It matters to have charges for It Lives. It does not matter to have charges for the first boss. The Womb 1 boss. We'll definitely use it here. It makes it a lot quicker and easier to beat this room. And I'd much rather have, you know, not get hit than to have that additional energy or that additional soul heart available. I think that's like lives up when we get killed, but I don't think we need that. If we run into a situation where that's like especially useful to us, we might as well just die. I don't see us fighting our way out of a near death like that with our current build. We have momentum, but if our momentum gets taken out, we could be in trouble. So, just being real. Not in a bad place at all for, oh shit, we're not flying. We want to be flying. We did lose a lot of our Devil Deal chance, but we didn't have that much to begin with, and we could still get it. We got a Devil Deal, which is probably okay for us. We at least want to look at it. That's good enough. The fear will make us slightly more safe, and the damage is damage, so. Tactical risk. We do need some keys for the next floor, but I kind of assume we'll get some. Fuck. We did get that attack speed. Alright. So we only have 1 key, and theoretically, you want at least 6 keys going into the Hush fight. But if you can get 1 key, you can get into the store, and then you can kind of... You might be able to get a second key there, or a couple more keys, depending. But I'm hoping we just get a key on the way there. Worst case scenario, you know, we just... You know what, I'll take one of these. We do have PhD, so this is kind of nice. We'll gulp that. That's fun. Worst case scenario, we just don't get the item. That's totally okay. It's not the end of the world, for sure. Is this a dead end? That's unfortunate. We're a little close on Hush, but remember we do have an insta-kill on It Lives, so. That's a little expensive, but it is worth it, in my opinion, to get that health. Die. Thank you. That's too expensive. Not worth it. Taking a bet on the big room, even though it could just not be the big room. The big room has more potential for connected nodes. So, if you want to go fast, you probably shouldn't avoid your big room. Alright, perfect. We got one key, so now we can get both of our item rooms for sure. If we could get another key, that would be real convenient, but, you know, not the end of the world either way. Alright, we got another key. Alright, just gonna take him out. Got him. We didn't get a devil deal or anything, but we have full health, and we're going down to the Hush fight. The reason why we wanted to prioritize this Hush fight is if we can kill Hush here, I think that's Hush fight number 3. Alright, so we don't really need either of these right away, so we're gonna hold off. That's real nice. We can get into our store, which is nice. We could bomb for all kinds of things, but I don't really want to. That's okay. Devil card is real good. We'll open one of these. Alright, we're at 4. That doesn't get us anything. And we might as well take X-ray vision. How to jump is potentially cool, but I think it leaves... I think the way it works for Bethany... Yeah, look at that magnetized tears. All his tears are coming back on himself. Alright, we do want to fly, and we do want to pop the devil. The way that we can get in trouble on this fight is if we forget which projectiles are ours and which are Hush's. We could find ourselves in a confusing situation. And then we're hoping for as many magnet tier procs as we can get. And we're hoping for favorable rainbow tier effects as well. We're down on wisps, so we want a couple of those. But we're making good progress on Hush. We'll use some bombs a little offensively. So they do decent damage, and if we can get like a brimstone bomb, it would really have a good effect. Oh yeah. His ads really screw himself up. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, magnet tier proc, please. We're out of wisps, which hurts our damage a little bit. This is like worst case scenario for rainbow tier is when your range drops like crazy, but not a big deal. Shot speed up is an interesting one. Whoops. Want to find ourselves more in this path. That's better. And now that he had a wave of being magnetized, that will, you know, help control him a little bit. Perfect. Just look at that cascade effect when he's magnetized. Or when the guys are magnetized. They just like all die so fast. That's so cool. Alright. Dangerous tier effect. Gotta run. Alright. Perfect. And try some of these. Sometimes when fighting Hush, you can avoid damage simply by staying still. Okay, we got a secret entrance, which is pretty cool. And now we're gonna go, we have the negative. So let's go fight Delirium. We might die here, but, you know, getting a Hush kill is good enough. I'm not panicked. We have a pretty decent Delirium killing build, so, you know, it could really go either way. It's gonna depend on our attrition here, like, in terms of health. How we do. We do want to build up a little bit of wisps again. That will make it safer to wander around here. And we wanted to use the Bible before completing that room so we didn't overcap our charge at all. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these rooms are just not going to be that big of a problem given the magnet tier situation. Alright, we have 2 down. Ow. That was silly. Shouldn't have got hit there, but it's okay. Which one is this? Bloop, bloop. Oh, this is odd, but we'll allow it. Small rock, damage up, tears up, speed down. The mixture of Floop Bloop and My Reflection really does get us great coverage, if not very controllable coverage, within a room. You know, we generally get pretty good. Alright, we didn't run into Delirium right away, that's nice. We'll keep it moving along here. We're a little slow. That's not ideal. But, you know, it's fine. We're making progress. He died. Jumper cables will help us maintain a high level of wisps as we wander around here. Alright. Gotta stop firing so this guy comes out. Hello, bud. I don't think this one can be Delirium. Like, I think Delirium can only spawn in places where his room can fit. So, like, this isn't a valid spawn room. Alright. You know, we are missing a lot of DPS by holding this, so... and Book of Shadows is very good, especially with jumper cables. So we'll say goodbye to the Bible for now. We'll make sure to use the Bible one more time, because we do want the wisps. But then we'll say goodbye to the Bible. Alright, perfect. But the invincibility is going to be good, and I don't know what these wisps that Book of Shadows does, or I don't know what Book of Shadows wisps do, but interested in finding out for sure. One other reason it will be real nice to beat the game with Bethany, or beat Delirium and beat some of the other stuff with Bethany, is a lot of the new items are Bethany specific, or like Bethany unlocks, so, you know, I'm very curious to see what they are, so want to finish out our card. This could be Delirium, so we're holding off on this room. I don't necessarily want to do a full clear, but I for sure want more damage than I currently have. Alright. played that slot machine and maybe got some health. If I see another slot machine, I'll probably do that. I didn't want to just hang out and play the slot machine forever. As we complete rooms, we should be using Book of Shadows kind of preemptively to build up wisps, so we'll like use Book of Shadows in here, and that'll speed things up. Blind Rage, really good. Increases your iframes when you get hit. If I had to guess, Book of Shadows is gonna give us, it's gonna give us wisps, which guard us from bullets, which would be great. That might not be true, I'm just guessing. But I have a feeling the Book of Shadows wisps are a little bit more durable than your average bear. Yeah, why not? It's so unlikely that Chaos will be our downfall. There's like so many things that could be our downfall, I just don't think it's gonna be Chaos. You know? Or rather, I don't think it's gonna be Curse of the Tower. I think Curse of the Tower is gonna be... Curse of the Tower, actually, this is kind of weird, but it has the potential to get us health because one of our items is Mystery Bomb. So if we get hit and we use Curse of the Tower and one of our looks like there's health a few rooms ago. Was I not able to get it? No, I just didn't bother. Sounds about right. That boss up there has big delirium energy as well, so avoiding. Oh my god. Sick. We love to see it. Alright, so now I think neither of these have, let's see, Hanged Man does more for us than the Hermit. Now I think neither of these have Delirium because the room's not big enough. Youch. You see, that was actually kind of good. Cursed Tails, okay. We'd love a Sun card or something, or a health, like a full health pill. You know what? We'll actually just use Book of Shadows. Don't want to take damage in that room. That would be silly. And we haven't lost any of these Book of Shadows wisps yet, so my theory might be true, or maybe we just didn't get hit by them yet. But if my calculations are correct, we're pretty much invincible. I mean, like a bomb could still hurt us, but I think most projectiles are probably pretty, you know, fangs removed, as it were. That's the health we like to see. We'll use it. Perfect. Oh yeah. Sun card? The world? Okay. We'll take a world card. We have a great collection of wisps. This was a really fun run. I'm very happy with it. A nice chill Friday run. You know, can't complain. We can start to think about doing some of these bosses that might be Hush. We do have a lot of health. Alright, or rather Delirium. Alright, we'll use Hanged Man as well. Let's see, we have enough for one more use of this. We're probably not gonna get a, you know, a proc of jumper cables within this room unless he spawns like a lot of ads from something. He usually doesn't do that though. You know, I might just use that. I think Brimstone can get us, Mom can get us, but all these, we have like way too many wisps that are just way too durable to get got by projectiles. So like that ate up our wisps, but you know, we really don't care about projectiles at all. You're just like not a threat. Alright, ouch. Ideal actually. Please spawn more ads. I desire... What the heck? I hope we don't die. I rate us at like 50% right now. What the heck? It's playing the music as if he's dead, but he's not dead. But we did get a lot of hearts. So I don't know what's happening. It's like we're dead. It's playing the music that it plays when we're dead. You know? Did we die? Weird audio engine glitch? This raises all kinds of existential questions. That said, I still think we're mostly fine. Ouch. We are out of wisps. But we do have health. Whoa, easy there. I don't know who that was. It was probably me. Probably a little bit of Curse of the Tower action. This is an odd delirium kill, but I don't mind it at all. Okay. Okay, calm down. Remain calm. Alright. We are in danger of dying. I sort of lost the thread. Alright, this helps a lot. Alright, only temporarily. Oh, by the skin of our teeth, we made it? Hell yeah. Alright, so, like, legally, you're required to hit the like button and subscribe if you saw that. We got the Star of Bethlehem, which is totally okay. And, you know, with that, we'll call it a run. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a great day or week or night or wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.